Well, hello there, lovely humans.
How?
We have finally done the dang thing. Your girl is under 200 pounds, and I decided that one of the ways I want to celebrate is with some fabulous new clothes from Halara. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a Halara fitness clothing haul, particularly the shorts, because y'all know by now that they are my favorite. And eventually I'm going to be doing something really cool in those shorts to celebrate being under 200 pounds, but that's going to be in a different video because I haven't decided what yet. My first outfit is the In My Feels U-neck backless crossover plus size bar ballet dance tank top in white and a 1X.
Oh, that was a lot of words.
Now, I do, of course, want to take a second to say a huge thank you to Halara for sponsoring this video. I have been a huge fan of their clothes for a very, very long time, and I feel incredibly blessed to get the option to get a few more. But I also want to say thank you to you guys, because y'all are the reason this channel has come as far as it has in the first place. And if I'm going to be blessed enough to get some new clothes, I want to make sure that you guys, at the very least, are getting some bomb discounts. So if you do like anything from this video, or just want to check out some Halara clothes for yourself, I do have a discount code right here. Make sure to type that in at checkout, and you will get 15% off of all new priced items. Also, if you would like to be able to try out a Halara item of clothing and be able to provide some feedback so you get to be part of what the company is doing going forward, I would highly encourage you to check out the Halara Circle, and I will have the link for that in the description box. Now back to some clothes. Y'all, I love this top. I have a very similar one by Halara in black that I did in the last haul, and I just kind of fell head over heels in love for it. In terms of the fit, I actually quite possibly could have sized down. There is a smidge of pucker over here, because sadly when you lose weight, the girls make a break for it, and they also shrink a bit.
Yeah, well, that is unfortunate.
I did take out the built-in like booby pad things, so if you are prone to getting a little bit chilly, you might want to keep those in. Personally, I feel like it does just fine without them. I'm decently supported. I feel like if I had sized down, I'd be a smidge more supported. It hits just right to where it is like accenting my waist. But then you have this beautiful little crisscross detail in the back that really just makes it fancier, and I love it. I also love that this comes down in a V because I feel like it actually accentuates my back nicely because your girl has been working on her back muscles. Now, I did of course wear this with what has been to date my favorite Halara shorts that I've had probably since the first haul, but you might notice that they have gotten a wee bit big. It is time to downsize to the 1X, which I did.
This is the 4-inch version of the Yoga plus size shorts in Withered green, complete with a hidden pocket.
Woo woo. That's right, there's even a place to put your keys. These have been and always will be my favorite shorts on the planet. Any color Halara gets, I will happily purchase them because I wear them all the freaking time. Not only are they insanely comfortable, like, you know that whole song? Smooth like butter. They really are. But Halara also understands that us ladies do not like the thigh chafe that we normally would get with loose shorts because they would eat them. But they don't have to. And they have pockets. So not only do I have some protection for my thighs, but I've got this pocket right here, and of course, the pocket at the back. I have yet to find another pair of shorts out there that is as proactive with pockets while being this comfortable. Plus, if I'm trying to get my workout on, boom, nobody is seeing my underwear at the back. And hopefully y'all didn't hear my knees cracking with that squat because they look crunchy.
Kind of falling apart here.
You can't forget the best part of Halara's shorts options. The fact that they come in bright pink.
If you are looking for this particular color on Halara's website, it is known as Fuchsia Fedora. It is in fact a 1X, and it is the longer variety of the shorts.
One of the things that I love about these is that, yes, they have multiple colors because hello, gorgeous, but they also have multiple lengths. If I'm not mistaken, there are 3 different shorts lengths, say that 5 times fast, that they have options for. Sir, my cat's trying to blind himself on my light. One moment. I know. Chippy's feeling playful this morning, and my ring light is over here. I know y'all can probably see it like reflecting the TV, but he just put his face up like this and was trying to damage his eyeballs. Not everything is a toy, you little goober. He has thought he's a little chompy. Someone's getting neutered next week, so he'll calm down. But he has thoroughly enjoyed trying to sleep on all the Halara clothes while I was trying to get them ready for this haul. What is wrong with you? Can you not eat me? I'm not a toy. Can I have my hand back? so I can go back to my fashion show over here? He's like, no. All right, he's cute, but he's banished because I'm tired of getting my hands chomped on. But they come in 3 different length options. And I love that because we are all different levels of modest here and also different size thighs. Sometimes you need a little extra coverage and sometimes you want to go out and be a little bit cheeky, and there's nothing wrong with either one. There's also another type of Halara short that I have been obsessed with in the last few months.
These lovely shorts are the Drawstring Contrast Mesh 2-in-1 plus size shorts in 4 inches, black, and a 1X.
I absolutely love the elastic band detail on here because it's not just plain elastic. It is nice and stretchy, but there's also a drawstring. They tend to run a little bit on the larger side, so if you're kind of waffling back and forth, I would size down. Last time, even when I ordered them as a 2X, they still fit a little bit looser, but they were so freaking comfortable. I was like, this actually works. And I feel like the cut here, because it's a little bit looser but still has structure, it kind of gives these like cute flappy summer vibes. And I feel like I can happily carry them into fall because it's not so thin that you're going to end up freezing even if you're in shorts. They do, of course, have the detail underneath here, so you actually can get some coverage for your thighs even if a nice breeze blows. There will be no cheekies in sight, thank you very much. There are no pockets on these ones, sadly, but I think it's because they wanted to leave a little bit of extra room for this adorable design on the side with the flappiness. And if you want to get a closer look, I got them in 2 colors.
These are the ombre blue version in a 1X.
Now we can get a slightly closer look because is that not adorable? That little crisscross? Oh! I also like the stitching on the back here. I feel like it's pretty flattering. I love that there's an option for a looser fitting short that still kind of gives you a nice feminine shape without necessarily having to be skin tight. Not everyone wants to dress the same, so I love that they have a lot of variety in their options for what you can choose, and no matter what, you of course get your coverage underneath. I have noticed with this weight loss journey that the majority of my weight has disappeared from my waist. I still hold plenty of it in my hips, and part of that is probably due to having lipedema. But this one is a little bit looser here, so I just have tightened it with this drawstring, but it is still perfectly fitted in terms of being a 1X on my hips, so I don't have to worry about it falling off. But I also don't feel like it would have been a bad thing if I sized down to an extra large. They're so comfy. I will wear these shorts like until they fall apart, which based on the way they're made, I think might take a good long while because they did a pretty darn good job quality-wise. Now, with the fall season coming, we do of course have to make sure we're not only living in shorts.
Which meant, of course, we had to try some leggings, specifically the Softlyzero high-waisted crossover side pocket plain plus size full-length leggings in a 1X and black.
That's right, they're back. I have these in both a hot pink and kind of like an olive green, and I have loved both of them. The one trade-off is that they fit like a glove and they are so stinking soft, but sometimes the lighter colors can tend to be a little bit sheer. The green ones did pass the squat test. The pink ones, not so much, so I try to make sure to wear them with some nude panties. With the black ones, we will check, of course, to see if they pass the squat test. Is my butt still in frame? Yes, okay. So, never thought I'd do that on the internet. As you can see, you cannot see my undies through the pants, though they are so snugly fitted. They leave little to the imagination, so I would wear some undies that maybe don't give you a panty line. We, of course, have the nice band here, because I mean, look at that accent. My waist is feeling snatched. And I have noticed that they stay up a lot better than my 2Xs do right now because, you know, I shrank. Now, we, of course, have our pockets on both sides, and I love the fact that I can fit my phone in them because that heifer is big. They're honestly so freaking cute though. This little V detail has been one of my favorite things to pair with any sort of crop top, which is what I wear a ton of the time. Get a little peekaboo moment plus the little V peekaboo, and it's just like, oh, check out my waist. We enjoying it today. Because just a friendly reminder, you do not have to wait until you hit your goal weight to think that your body is banging, and just enjoy it every minute and every curve. Ooh, these are sexy.
The second pair of leggings that I tried were the Softlyzero high-waisted crossover contrast lace back pocket yoga 7/8 plus size leggings in black, also a 1X.
Wait a minute. There's a pocket! Yes!
And ooh, baby, that lace.
I've had my eyes on these since like the first Halara haul, and I'm so glad that I finally was able to get them. Now, I was going around and I was like, okay, we have this beautiful lace detail on the side. Like, this is gorgeous. This makes me feel super sexy. Now, obviously, if you're gonna have a peekaboo moment, you might need to wear some different underwear, and I did not plan ahead for that, so we're gonna ignore the granny panties, okay? And then you get your full peekaboo moment that is not interrupted by my undies. They did not sacrifice the gorgeous lace detail for pockets. Nay, nay. There is a sneaky pocket at the back. And it actually goes pretty deep. Let's see if I can fit my phone in here. Hold on. It's not gonna stay if you go lengthwise, because let's be honest, our phones are ridiculously huge these days. But it definitely fits horizontally. And what if I'm going out? Is this gonna pop out? I can't twerk, so I'm not even gonna try that on camera because y'all don't wanna see that anyways.
Oh, thank God.
But if you're doing some dancing in the club, pretend I have some rhythm, and you try to throw it back,
Earthquake!
it does not throw the phone out. Obviously, I'm not gonna get any awards for my dancing, but that's okay, because I have the cutest pants ever, and that makes up for a lot. And of course, the squat test. One of the things I love about Halara is that you can be active in like 99.9% of things, if not a full 100%, on their website, even their dresses.
This gorgeous dress is the everyday Softlyzero plus size dress wannabe in subtle green and a 1X.
I am obsessed with this dress. I tried on a similar one in a 2X, but it was right as I was shrinking sizes and it was ever so slightly too big. This one fits like a glove. I love the color. The girls are looking cute. I did, of course, take out the booby pads. In terms of coverage, this is definitely more of a low impact, but you can still be active. If I wanted to go on a hike in this, I do feel like I'd be supported enough. And of course, they understand that us ladies want to have some coverage underneath so our thighs aren't chafing. And we have pocket number 1, love it, and pocket number 2, and this adorable freaking peekaboo moment at the back that I am obsessed with. I love this dress so stinking much. It is ridiculous. It's not a control top underneath, so you do want to make sure that whatever you wear does not have the panty line like what's going on here. I picked all of the wrong underwear for today. But I do actually like that this is a little bit snugger right now, partially just because it's really comfortable that way, but also I'm still planning on losing some more weight. So as I do, this part right here will be a little bit more forgiving. Because I have been kind of waffling back and forth and trying to figure out what size I am now, they do have a very helpful size chart. I just feel like I am somewhat oddly proportioned because my waist is fairly tiny and my chest is smaller in width, but the cup size is still large-ish. So I wanted to try an actual extra large in both a top and a bottom, just to see, one, if it's gonna be my new like goal outfit or if it would actually fit right now.
This absolutely gorgeous outfit is made up of the Softlyzero airy square neck, backless crisscross, cropped cool touch yoga tank top in shell pink, and the everyday Softlyzero airy crossover 2-in-1 side pocket cool touch mini tennis skirt in rock cyan blue.
Do y'all know how freaking excited I am right now that these actually fit? This is the first time in my literally entire adult life where any part of me has been able to fit into an extra large and actually have it fit, let alone be able to, get it around my hips. I'm so excited. This actually has ended up being my favorite outfit out of the entire haul. And I'm just like, excuse me, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. The skirt is so freaking comfortable. I do still, of course, have a little bit of leeway as I lose weight to where the belly isn't quite as accentuated. But right now, I frankly didn't even notice it at first because of the gorgeous V detail on the waist. I also think that for the top, I probably actually should have been wearing an extra large all along and just didn't realize it because this fits my chest perfectly. It's not as loose on the band, so I actually feel like I have really good support. I did take out the booby pads, so if you're having a Rachel Green from Friends moment, you might want to keep them in, but otherwise it does just fine. In terms of protection, I actually feel like this one does a little bit better, probably for about medium impact. If I'm jumping rope, I'm still probably gonna get knocked out, but if I just wanna go for like a brisk walk, I think they would be just fine. I'm also absolutely obsessed with this detail on the back. Not only is it adorably neon, but the crisscross, it's just doing something. I feel like as I've lost weight and my back has gotten stronger, even though, yeah, there's still plenty of fat there, frankly, I'm enjoying showing it off. So, ladies, eat your hearts out, or maybe order one for yourself. As for the skirt, it is super cute, super swishy. They, of course, have the fabulous shorts underneath, and yes, that's right. There's a pocket, 2 pockets. And I really just love this little like peekaboo moment at the side. It also gives you more flexibility. So like if you're trying to say squat down and hit a tennis ball or something, because it's not so attached on the side, you've got the leeway for it to move with you instead of trying to kind of trap you in place. And I love that because no matter what I wear, I like to be able to be active. I'm usually crawling around in the garden, getting dirty, or chasing some lunatic cat around this house, and I need to be able to move comfortably, and I love that I can do that in these outfits. So this one, hands down, is my favorite, but what do you guys think? What was your favorite of all this haul so far? And as always, just a reminder that you guys are the very best part of this channel, so please make sure that if you want to get some Halara clothes for yourself, you use my discount code right here for 15% off full-priced items at checkout. And make sure to check out the link in my description if you want to join the Halara Circle. Thank you guys for tuning into this haul, and I will see you lovely, lovely humans next time. Bye-bye. I have no rhythm, but I don't care 'cause this outfit's cute as heck. Ooh.